So we are back with another weekly episode of Star Wars news, and we're actually going to do a little bit of Marvel, only at the end though, so if you're only here for Star Wars then you can just click off then, but if you enjoy Marvel as well, then you've got some Marvel news at the end. But yeah, this week we have a mixture of some good and some not so good news, sadly, but let's just get into it. So firstly, I'm sure you are all aware that we've had our first look at Star Wars Visions, the anime Star Wars series. Now, I'm not going to speak too much on it. You can go watch the first look at it. It's on the official Star Wars YouTube channel, but it's looking really quite good. I've never watched anime, but it's put together by some of the best anime studios in the world, apparently. And it's also not looking to be canon, which is good and bad. It's bad because personally I'm not as interested in the stories now, but it's good because it can give a very fresh story, and if it's not like the best thing in the world, it doesn't matter because it's not canon anyway, and the future doesn't have to build off the stories we've got in this series. So I'm excited for it. It does look quite good. There's a story about like twins of the dark side which really intrigues me, so yeah, I can't wait. And with the first piece of good news done, we're on to the first piece of bad news. The Cassian Andor series has been delayed on set because 2 staff members have tested positive with C19. Now, you know what I'm on about there, but a while back, YouTube were being funny if people said it, so I'm just not going to take the risk. I don't know if they've cleared up whether you're allowed to say it or not, but I'm not going to take the risk. This is obviously bad news because it potentially means that the Andor series might get delayed. However, if like everyone else gets tested and they're all okay, I'm sure they can carry on without 2 people. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see for further news whether it delays the whole series or not. But forget about that, we've got some more good news. The Rogue Squadron script is nearly finished according to the writer of it, which is fantastic. Nice and early before the set release of the movie, so they can like make adjustments to the script if they choose to do so along the way, and they can get filming and get planning for filming very early. So Rogue Squadron is looking like it's going to be on time, which is fantastic. Now, the Rogue Squadron movie is very vague as to when it can take place, because we haven't had the confirmed information about when it will take place. It's been said that it's about a new era of Star Wars, but that could be post sequels or post episode 6, because we've not really had anything about like the rebellion or New Republic from episode 6 to 7, so that's technically a new era, but at the same time it's not, because you know we've had a little bit of content on it. So yeah, let me know when you think Rogue Squadron will be based. Do you think it will be post-sequels or in between episodes 6 and 7? Personally, I think between 6 and 7. Another piece of great news is that we are officially under 3 weeks out from EA Play 2021. It takes place on July 22nd, and when I'm filming this, it is July 5th. So 17 days, which is great. However, what we're going to get in EA Play kind of decides whether it's going to be worth the wait or not, because as of all the other games conventions we've had so far, we've had nothing, absolutely nothing, zip nada of anything to do with Star Wars. So EA Play is our last hope, and we are 17 days away from either being relieved and so full of joy, or like very sad. Personally, I do think it's very likely we're going to get some Jedi Fallen Order 2 news, and I'm still keeping hope for just a title release and just a confirmation that they are in the making of Battlefront 3. Now, I'm in a big like minority. A lot of people have lost hope about Battlefront 3, but I have not. I never have. I do think that it just makes sense to announce that they're going to be making it. Even if they haven't started in the slightest, it just makes sense for them to tell us that they're going to do it. Now, the last piece of Star Wars news, as you can see on screen here, the filming dates for the start and the end of Mando Season 3 have been released, meaning that the actual Season 3 of The Mandalorian will probably be 2023 rather than early 2022, which it was supposed to be, but it has come out that the Book of Boba Fett has 2 seasons, and the second season of it will come out around the time that Mando season 3 was supposed to. So Book of Boba Fett season 1 is meant to be like December 2021, and the Mando season 3 was meant to be early 2022. So we're going to get season 1 and 2 of the Book of Boba Fett very, very close together, which is fantastic, to be honest. I can't wait. And I think this is, although it's obviously bad news that we're not getting Mando for a while, I think it's good news that we're going to get the Book of Boba Fett, which is supposed to be Mando season 2.5. 2 seasons of it, very close together and very, very soon. So I'm not too bothered that Mando season 3 is so far away, because we've got so much so soon. So that is all for the Star Wars news, and if you're heading out now because you're not too much of a fan of Marvel, then see you later. Please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. So yeah, let's get on with the Marvel news. Kevin Feige has said that more prequel movies like Black Widow are set to happen, which is fantastic. I really like the idea of just like going back and filling in the storylines, or filling in the holes that haven't been covered too much. Like, there's a lot of stuff that could be made between Civil War and Infinity War, such as Black Widow. If they're going to introduce new heroes in the future, they can do what they did with Captain Marvel and go back very, very far and just have them be like a galaxy-wide hero and then come in a big event in the future, like if we fight Galactus at some point. But yeah, I think this is great news. And alongside that piece of news, to do with Black Widow, as that is a prequel movie in the MCU, so I think it fits to talk about it now. It's not gone down too well with a lot of people, but I'm not worried about that at all. I think that's because people set their expectations way too high, because it's coming out too late, in my opinion. It's going to be like the Captain Marvel movie. It's not a bad movie, in my opinion. I just think it's long overdue, and people are trying to compare the first solo movie for that character with the third solo movie of like the ones that are out at the moment. So say you can't compare a movie that came out at a similar time as Captain Marvel, such as Civil War, although they did come out at a similar time, because Captain Marvel, that is her first movie. Give her her third movie and then you can compare that to Civil War. So what I'm trying to say is, Captain Marvel, if it were released around the time of Thor 1, Captain America 1, Iron Man 1, it wouldn't have gone down as badly. And I think the same will apply with Black Widow, although I think it's going to be better than Thor, Captain America and Iron Man 1 and Captain Marvel 1. So yeah, you just can't expect the first movie of a character, or the first solo movie of a character, to be on the same level as the third one. I mean, Iron Man 3 isn't very good, but Captain America Civil War, Thor Ragnarok, they are incredible. And I know we've had some great first solo movies, such as Black Panther 1, Doctor Strange. They were quite, like, they were very good solo movies, but like their second and third movies are going to be better. They just are. They were just very good first movies. Well, that was a lot of waffle. I hope I got my point across. Basically what I'm trying to say is Black Widow has gone down badly because people are expecting too much of it, because they are comparing it with movies that have come out around a similar time, when they should compare it to movies of the first solo movie of a particular character. Is what I'm trying to say. So I still think it's going to be very good. But we've had some toys released for Spider-Man and No Way Home. Yeah, that's the one. And they've shown new suits for Spider-Man. We've got a black and gold, which I think looks really nice. I don't know why we need a black and gold, because gold isn't too stealthy, but I mean, it looks nice. And then we've got one that looks quite techy, or Doctor Strange magic-y. I don't know if that's the word, but it looks like an adaptation of like a normal Spider-Man suit and the Iron Spider, because it's got like gold on it as well. And a lot of people are trying to figure out whether that's like some more Stark tech, like the blue things, or some Doctor Strange magic. I mean, Doctor Strange is in the movie, but I don't think he's going to be teaching Spider-Man how to like be a sorcerer. However, maybe he puts like a spell on him or something to protect him at one point. I really don't know, but it's interesting to see what the blue things actually are. But in terms of the suit alone, I think they're two very solid suits. They look very good. And for Doctor Strange's Funko Pop, why is he in boots, and why does he have like a snowplow? I don't know. But that is going to be all for the weekly Star Wars and now Marvel. I think I'm going to do Marvel every week. News. So if you did enjoy, please do leave a like. Please do subscribe for more. And yeah, comment your favourite piece of news and comment what you think about particular parts of the news, such as like the Mando filming date, etc, etc. And yeah, thank you for watching. In a bit.